Why did I do that? Hold on, LINX. There we go. Let me make you bigger on the screen. There's LINX. Okay. Hold on. 1 second. Oh, wait. Maybe I could do it like this. Wow. We're both on the stream at the same time. All right, LINX, how's it going?
Wow, you can do something right. That's surprising.
Now, wait a minute. I unintentionally made everybody think I was dead. That was pretty cool.
Are you kidding? Cool?
I
Okay,
mean,
so explain to me what happened. Because I haven't even been watching shit. I've been offline all day because I've been so fucking angry and dealing with other shit. So explain to me what the fuck happened. And give it to me straight.
well, I didn't want people to know. Also, somebody's talking in the background, but I didn't want people to know when I was leaving for Colombia. So I went radio silent, and I should have notified you since you were scheduled to be on the show on Friday. But I knew if I just I guess I kind of wanted people to think something was up. I just didn't want them to think I was dead. I didn't know that they would think I was dead, right? I thought they might have thought I relapsed or something or whatever, but it turned into this whole giant thing where everybody thought I was dead. So.
And once you saw that, you kept running with it and you didn't correct it.
I did not correct it, no, because I did kind of think it was funny how easily they believed.
So it's funny that the weekly show I had planned every week, and I've had planned every week for forever, I reschedule it simply for you. You don't even contact me, you don't even text me, you don't let me know what the fuck is going on. And then on top of that, it was very important, that interview, because we had Rush admit that he can, firsthand out of his mouth, not once but twice, admit that he can see DMs, and that is not a federal or illegal offense. It's not illegal to do, it's perfectly legal to do, he says. And that was a big thing for us to talk about. But you thought it would be funny to get a little attention from people, so you blew me off.
No.
That's what you thought?
No. I should have messaged you. I didn't message anybody though. It wasn't you. I know you were scheduled for the show, so it was different. And by the way, she's talking about Rush, the guy who put her pictures out. Well, I think he did that.
He admitted to it. That's why the stream was so important, because we caught his ass. He admitted that he did it, but that is not an illegal thing because Discord can't, like, you sign over your rights.
Yeah, I don't think that adds up.
You're insane. You had me sitting there fucking worried. I was on call with this Nicholas guy for like 2 hours doing an interview, trying to pinpoint where you were and what the fuck happened to you.
How did that go?
I was reaching out to everyone.
You talked to him for 2 hours? I've actually talked to him for 2 hours before, so that's kind of tough, actually.
Yeah, for 2 hours I was listening to this guy and giving him everything that I knew in hopes that he could figure out what the fuck was happening. And then that article, I had to fucking translate the whole thing just so I could read it. And I read it like 20 fucking times. Like, is this really him? Is this really him?
Do you know that's probably the longest...
I don't get how you think this is funny.
No, that's probably the longest phone call he's ever had with a female, LINX. Do you know that? Like, you probably did him a big favor, actually. Come on, that's funny.
You still think this is funny?
No, I should have messaged you. But I was like, well, if I tell anybody, it might get, you know... I wasn't going for everybody to think I was dead. That wasn't what I was going for. I even sent my... I guess if I sent her an email, I could have sent you one. Yes, that's true. But it was about trying to see my daughter on Friday night. That's the only... And my uncle. So I wasn't...
The last message, one of the last messages you sent me is how bad you want to see your fucking family. I thought you fucking killed yourself.
Yeah, a lot of people thought that. You know, actually, I didn't know this. I knew it was in April.
I don't think this is funny. Why are you fucking laughing?
Well, because just all this stuff happened at once, LINX. Like, I knew it was in April when she left. I didn't realize it was 2 years to the day. I didn't even know somebody drowned in Progresso and that it was a tourist. Like, I had no idea. So, like, all these things just came together and allowed Cog and other people to put together this false narrative that I was dead. Now, I understand. First off, just because you were booked on the show, I should have notified you. Second off, you've been a good friend as well. I should have notified. There's a few people I probably should have told. But, and then once it got out of hand, okay, I could have stopped it. That's true. But it was kind of funny to me. I was LINX, I was trending worldwide. Have you
did it for clout?
Have you ever trended worldwide on Twitter?
So you did it for clout?
No, I didn't do
I don't
it.
care about fame.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it. They did it.
I think your friends knowing that you're safe to me is more important than fame, personally. But I mean,
how much fame are we talking?
Maybe I have morals. Maybe I have morals. You know what? Honestly, for the last 2 weeks that we've been talking every single day, I genuinely thought all these things that people were saying about you were a lie, but maybe they're all true.
Now wait a minute, LINX. I just didn't want anybody to. I wasn't trying to start. I didn't know it was gonna get like this. That everybody was gonna think I was dead.
But once it got like this, you didn't stop it. You kept going with it. That's ridiculous.
It was funny how stupid they were, right?
You know what else is funny? Suck my dick.
LINX not pleased, I take it by that. Perhaps I should have apologized now that I think about it, before she was able to hang up on me. I was thinking I was going to win her over with jokes, though. I mean, it's funny, right? Like, I mean, how stupid people are. I was trending worldwide. Well, that was LINX on the kill stream. Hopefully we'll see her again on the kill stream. She's just mad right now. Hopefully, we had a few short interactions in DMs. I could tell that she was not pleased. I didn't know it was gonna be quite that harsh. Maybe I should have taken a different approach rather than trying to joke about it. But do we know if she has cute feet? I don't know. This is probably not the time to ask that. I don't know, I should have just apologized. What? Some of those jokes were funny. I was joking about trending worldwide. I mean, kind of. That is pretty cool, though, right? Like, I wasn't even dead. I thought I would, like, it's like getting to see, think about this. Think about this, LINX, if you're still watching and you didn't just turn off the stream. Think about this. It's like getting to see your own funeral, right? You know, it's like being there in the room. You're seeing everybody's reactions. You're hearing what everybody would say. For the most part, for the people who believed it, at least. And you're seeing all these people that you know hate you and they're celebrating because they actually think you're dead, but you know you're alive. mean, nobody gets that chance. Maybe I should have explained it like that. I don't know. That might not have worked either, but Friendly Groper says let her have some time to cool down. Yeah, I mean, it just happened. Hopefully it can be smoothed over. I knew she was going to be mad, but I didn't know that she would hang up. I don't like being hung up on. But I guess I have to let it slide this time. Real people that's been in my life know that's like the quickest way to, like, I have a real complex with being hung up on. I don't know if anybody in the chat's like that. She didn't even congratulate me on trending worldwide. Is that what you're gonna say? I know. What the fuck? Empty Hero, have you ever trended worldwide? You might have, actually. It's just like George Floyd. Let me try to send her some kind of message. Okay, she's just leaving them on red for now. But regardless, Mr. Mann says this was a power move on her part. If you start apologizing now, you'll never stop. I mean, I should have, though, probably. Just for the fact that she had to talk to Nick Monroe for 2 hours. That's enough to... I've had to do that before. And he is severely autistic, so... I don't know. I think she's just mad. I should have messaged her just to be a professional as a host. But see, I knew people knew that, like, we become friendly. Not like people say, by the way. But she's been on the show a bunch. I've been on her show a lot. We talked a bunch. And of course, I did the promo and all that stuff. But, you know, I knew people would be, you know, coming to her like that, right? So that's why I didn't want to, like, put it on her, you know, to have to be like, I don't know, to everybody. Of course, she ended up having to be like that anyway, so I guess. But then at least she didn't have to lie to everybody, though, right? At least she didn't have to talk to Cog, I don't think. I don't know. It's about time to go out now, I think. I don't know if they have to run an errand first. If they do, then we'll... I don't know if everybody wants to be on camera. But we'll figure it out. She did say to suck her dick. She did say that, yeah. Little does she know, she doesn't have a dick, of course. I've seen her. Well, never mind, but it's kind of catchy when females say that, even though you know they don't have a dick. That's like old school. It's like 90s shit. She's too young to be doing that. That's like some shit from the 90s. Wise beyond her years. I'm looking through chat.